Oh, welcome back to day 3 of this challenge. You see, it's just after, well, it's almost 7 o'clock now, and I'm carrying on clearing this. I'm now just going to clear what we've got on here, get rid of the stumps, then it'll be time to think about making a field. The fields I'm going to make are going to be small. Oh well, let's take this back. It's a bit, it'll be a short one at the end here, but I'd rather that than try and get the other on here. Let's see what this is. Get this right, and that one. Well, we'll have to go with that 6. That one's cut down. I think it's just these over the side to clear. Let's have a look up the road. Get rid of the chainsaw. I got rid of the chainsaw off my wheel. I went into the sort of the key bind and XML and just got rid of that. I was just getting a bit too much. Right, looks like we've got all these done except for this one which has gone over the over here. I think what we'd do here is, I wonder if we could get roughly where that is and cut this one off. I might just take the tip off first, which would be handy. How the hell I'm going to get that, I don't know. Oh, we can actually lift it. In that case, can we throw it? Well, almost. Get this one on first. Whoa. It looks a bit longer than 5 meters, I think, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get this on here. No, we saw. I knocked the other side down. That one. It's a lot more than 5 meters. I'm just going to cut that one again because I'm not going to be too worried. I'll go away now. I'm going to cut it if I can find somewhere to cut to. Cut it here somewhere. And then we just load these up, just load them up, he says. Well, you know the troubles I'm having loading these things up. I'm not one of nature's natural forestry men. I'm not a lumberjack. Well, I might as well throw this on here as well. Ain't going to be worth a lot. Don't think there's anything else I'm going to have to pick up by hand, but we will find out. That'd be the other end of these. Oh, yeah, serious. Another one there, right. No, I actually want to get that. I think this way around. Oh. Let go of the mouse when you're doing this. Just use the mouse for steering. Don't touch the buttons. That's a good chap. Oh, that's a bit. That'll do. Just pick up what we can and the rest will follow. You see, we're still doing times 15. Oh, well, I think these must be fairly short, some of these, because I shouldn't be able to lift these. I haven't got anything else on there. I haven't got game extension in case someone's thinking I have. It's just my own particular super strength. We'll that in a bit, that'll do. It might be too low by the looks of it. The more we can lift by hand, the better. I think what's happened is I double cut this one. Yeah, I have looked at that. Yeah, I think in between making the last one, this one, I decided to take it down to 5 meters, and I didn't bother to check where that one had been cut. Oops, straight over the top. Never mind. We'll put that on at the end. This one here can go. I think we're going to have to do, say, 2 journeys with this. But certainly day 4 should be then when quiet was I was rolling that into place, should be making a first field. The fields are going to be small because I don't know if I even cut this one. We'll find out when we get to it. Now, no. Last one to check. No, all too heavy. Right, I don't think there's any others to do. I will be cutting the rest of these trees down, but later I want to get a field in play first. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to sell off all the sawdust. Anything to make a bit of money. That surprised me. I managed to pick that up. This is on stop go. Let's just check what this is on. That seems to be taking a little bit of time. Try this. See if that's better. I don't like that delay when you change from forward to back. It upsets me, so it makes me look even worse than I actually am. I'm not naturally one who does everything normally by hand, as you might have noticed. I did have that series on 15 where I only used in-game stuff. Oh, that's a bit silly. That's very silly. Well, I was saying only used in-game stuff, and I'll keep forgetting which controls do which. That's better. If at first you don't succeed, give up. Never a truer word spoken. Now, can I drop that? Are we up? No, stay. I wonder if we can just push that gently in a bit. Yeah, look at that, I'm miles out. Take it back and go again. Now, cannot get the level right now. It looks about right now. We should just be able to push that lot in a bit. That looks a bit better. Right. Get this one from this side. May get it all on one load. This one actually looks, we should, in theory, be able to lift this one. It doesn't look very big at all. Let's just stop it there. I keep going for brake on here because I haven't got, no, it is too heavy. I haven't got brakes, I haven't got the handbrake mod on here because it was suggested not to use that in the description. Well, it wasn't suggested not to use it, wasn't mentioned in the description, although I am using the SOB small farm pack stuff, or small farm stuff by Chaos Knight, and that's why my fields are going to be small, because I am going to be doing it with very small equipment indeed. I must be mad. I must be mad to actually attempt this. You talk about going out your comfort zone. I am not just out of my comfort zone. I'm about 12 miles out of my comfort zone. Can't remember if I actually got a weight for this one. I think I did. I wonder what I'd done with it. Now I've got to be careful I don't overload this trailer. I've done it on another. I'm trying this on another map actually, on the same map but a different save, just for the hell of it. And oh boy, I think it might be time to put this side up. Oh. I'd rather have it near the middle, but I can't have everything. I think we're just gonna lift that up out of the way. Getting under it shouldn't really do this, not under the fork, but oh. Can't remember how the controls work on this now. It's a bit better. Well, I say it's a bit better, not really. It's fairly abysmal now. How many more we've got? I'm going to try and get it all on this one, but that may overload. In which case, if I've got one bit I can't get on there, I will break all laws and take it in the forks. I will just mention Halloween Plays, who was playing this map as well. She has actually already completed it. She knows, or is a subscriber to Old Guy Farming, and she played this when he first was letting it out and was testing it. This is still a beta copy, by the way, still work in progress, but it's very playable indeed, and it's on our site, PCSG. But Halloween Plays is she's also done it slightly different, not quite to the suggested method, because as I say, she has already done it, unlike some of us Johnny Comes Latelys who haven't. So she knows more what to expect, and she's using bigger equipment than I am. Now what I don't want to do is get that as I head it on. Let's say I'm trying this off screen, and I actually got the trailer way into the air, the front end, so that, with all the weight on it. I did have a lot of I think I missed it. I think you're right, you have missed it. I should really have the joystick switched on to do this with. Oh, only 2 more after this. Oh, we should get more on here. We haven't got I just checked. We've got no way to put a weight on the front of this. I thought we had a weight, but that might have been on the other one. So I tend to play multiple saves on a map. Some I show how bad I am at them. Whoops. And some I just keep very private. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pete, that's too heavy, because I'd like to be able to just do that. Oh, wait a minute, let's just put that on. That should hopefully hold it roughly in place. I'm going to have to be careful going up the road with this load. I could just try nudging that, but I can hear Sergeant Wilson from Dad's Army saying, "Are you sure that's wise, sir?" And no, I'm not. Far from it. As you can see, I'm not doing much of this in cab. Well, I haven't bothered with the head tracking this time. It seems rather a waste when I could have done most of it a cab anyway. Can't remember. I couldn't remember how to close the jaws off. It's age, you know. And some of you young whippersnappers will get to the age where you're not certain what you're doing. It's like I now walk into a room and can't remember why I went there. Terrible. Yeah, stump grinding next. That will most probably be tomorrow's task, and clearing the sawdust up and selling that off, I should have thought. I think what I'm going to do is this. Look, oh, it's up as high as she go. It's a bit dangerous. I'm going to attempt to strap this. And so I can get this down the road. I think there's only one left. I don't want that on. I want that. Now that looks terrible. No other word for it. That looks absolutely horrible. We'll just try and pick this last one up, and now that's interesting. And I don't think I'm going to pick that up again. And I got. Oh, why am I? Could do so just to get it up on its wheels like that. There we are. Fork straight up in the air. Not really surprised that that happened. But we got out of it without having to reset. I'm going to try not to reset anything unless I get into such a muddle that there's no other way. Now this is going to be an interesting journey back onto the sell point. I was hoping I was could have strapped that better. Never mind, we have got. We can find where they are if we can get to them. That's no, I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to have to pick that up again and do it again. I didn't realise both straps were actually done up. That's probably what's been holding it. Thinking about it, so we're trying to put one of them up anyway. Alright, let's go again, and that's probably why it's been holding it so well, because they've done it. Because the strap is only an indication that you're actually locked something. I want to get somewhere around the middle of this. Mind you, this is going well today. This is a bit worrying. We might just sell these, and I'm going to make this one short, and we have 2 episodes for the day, I think. Mind, I don't know where that one's sticking. I hope I've gotten give myself enough clearance. Well, we'll find out. I have to remember we have not got my better keyboard steer on here, which I say it's mine, it's not mine, I had nothing to do with it, I just happened to like it. Now this is going to be dangerous. Not recommended, kiddies. Whatever you do, do not drive with this type of arrangement. Actually, I'll be better off. Well, it's fully back. It is. Whoa. I think we're going to have to put it up higher and go very, very steady. I'm going to come out of cab because that's the only way I'm going to drive this now. Yes. You always put the bigger ones on the bottom, of course. Whoa. Brake. That was my fault. I panicked. Carrying on with the Dad's Army theme. Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin. As Jonesy would say. I'm just watching the box set again. I got the box set of Dad's Army and just started watching it again. So there might be a few references. Well, there already is a reference anyway to the Vicar, Timothy Farthing, in the Old Ridge series. Oh, well, we're missing them all. I should really have beacons on, shouldn't I? We've got this dangerous load. It's a good job we're in a double-decker bus, that's all I can say. And certainly do not try and bring a load of stuff like this down the roads. It's really frowned on. Right. Ah, we're here. Now I've got to go back. That's that one done. Oh, they're all done, right. I think what I'm here. What do I want? L, is it? Switch that off. I think I might as well put the backpack on here. I don't know where it disappears to. You know, I keep it in my pocket. I should really have took a screenshot of that bad load. Now, one of these days I'm going to keep on the proper side of the road, but not yet. That's not too bad. We picked up some money from selling the wood. We will just pick up that. If we go, I think about 6 o'clock it gets dark, so that'd be about right. 6 to say 1 or 2, even 2, then a short one for the second part. That will be the more interesting bit, and a little bit of buying to do. I'll get this back, I'll buy my first bit of equipment, and I'll have to run that back to the farm anyway because I'm not resetting, and there's no tab on here at all, so I'm having to remember where to leave things. Like, it isn't too bad. This isn't the other challenge, the streaming challenge, where you have to show everything you're doing all the time. But I am not cheating when I'm off screen, at least I'm trying not to. I haven't cheated yet. Oh, this doesn't look too bad here. Right, oh, there's a bit of wood there, but I'll chuck it in the trailer when we're done. Now what I'm going to do here is drop that off, get out and drop that off, keep going back. No, because I don't want anything else on there at the moment. I'll leave this in the middle and we'll bring everything to it. Drop that off. Luckily manual attaches is something I know quite well, and we'll just go and buy the last or the next bit of equipment. We will be using a plough next time, small fields. I think I've got enough room there to give it 3 fields in the size I want, if not 4. And if as equipment improves and we get bigger equipment, because we can combine the fields, that's my thinking anyway. But we start small because I want to get cows in as quick as I can. Cows could be the saviour of the farm. Can't use my favourite, which is sheep. I always, when I'm playing any other 17 games, start with sheep very early on. As soon as I can cut some grass, I'll head some grass into hay, as I use seasons every time. It pays not to use grass. Sheep are in there, and as many as I can get. Cheap to keep. Wool makes a good price. That's my thinking anyway. As we go quiet again, as we're trying to think of what next to say. What I shall go and buy up the stump grinder and start running back, and that will be our R1 this time. So I'll start me wind down now with a thank you very much for watching. If you love what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more of this mayhem, and my word, it will be mayhem. Leave it there. Turn it off for the moment. It's a nice tractor. I do like that tractor. I'll just go in there and buy a forestry equipment. There we are. And we can actually afford it with what we made. Buy, yes, thank you. Can't put a front weight on, but so let's just have a look at weights on here. Did we buy one on here? No, we didn't. That's the front weight for it. Do we want one? Might pay. We will have one. We can't put that on the back as a front only weight, and the other one's a back weight. Which we could do with when we're doing more logging, but I know what it's going to look at, and that was how much we are. 130. We're going to repay another 5. That's all we can repay. Right, yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more of this mayhem, think about subscribing. Always happy to have you aboard. I may not be the best YouTuber in the world, but possibly not the worst either. But I do this because I enjoy it. That's the only reason. That's it. We've got a weight on the front now. I feel better for that. Oh, keep hitting the wrong key. Let's hook this up. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, or whatever else, feel free to post them in the comments section. As I said, this map is available on PCSG. Link should be in the description, as I hope it is. Let's see that. Yeah, it's fully up. Alright, let's get this thing home. The weight of that on the back, I wanted to put a little bit of weight on the front. I'm having enough trouble as it is keeping the thing on the road without making the front end too light. Yeah, if there's any comments, questions, queries or whatever else, put it in the comment section. I read everyone before YouTube lets me see them, which it doesn't always, or hasn't always in the past. And I need a screenshot. It's just oh, of course I've got nothing to. I can't make everything disappear without going deep into the bowels of the thing, so we do that. Get back inside. Yeah, it's worth we drive on back. I'll drive us back to the field. And oh no, I'll drive outside the house, so I ain't got to walk into the field and waste a bit of time on the next episode. Next episode will be grinding stumps, loading up the sawdust into the trailer, and hopefully selling the sawdust and making some money. And we may have to think next about altering our trailer to get the long or the deeper sides, so we can actually hold a bit more. I bet there's a whole load behind us. No, it don't look like it. Alright, so with that, it's me saying that. Cheerio for now. Cheerio.